What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Got another box to show you. I actually opened this one up because I was so excited to see what's inside of it. We'll talk about some stuff from NetBait right now. Thanks everyone for watching. As you know, I love bass fishing tackle. It's what I'm all about. It's what these videos are for, what I'd like to show, you know, the latest and greatest, talk about my fishing experiences, but mainly it's just tackle. I love it. So getting a lot of stuff from NetBait and those brands lately, including all this NetBait stuff that is bait fuel infused. That's cool that they're doing that. You know, bait fuel is a great way to get more bites, and they put it inside of the plastic so you don't have to apply it or anything like that. You can add more obviously, but it's infused in there. Now in this, there's a bunch of different colors, but these are all the NetBait BF Toad, and this has been out for a while. The bigger size, I actually somehow did not know that. Let's see if I can find those. You know, and that's something that you can, it's great for putting on the back of a buzzbait, fishing solo, just reeling on the top, buzzing. It is such a fun bite. So like I said, that's my bad. I didn't even know they had a BF Toad. Now they have two sizes. So I'll show you the new one. So this is a bone color, which you don't see a lot in soft plastics, which is kind of cool. I can't recall any soft plastics like that unless you just have an old pearl one that got really dirty. That's cool that they have that. You got good kicking legs that cut back just so you can get that kind of flivering, you know, flapping action on the surface. You know what I'm talking about, to get that good buzzing action. Has a slot here for your hook, good profile. Again, nice looking toad. That's the one that's been out for a couple years. Somehow I just missed it. Just hadn't fished toads in a lot lately, besides just throwing one on the back of a buzzbait. But I'm gonna do that with this one and fish it solo. But the other thing is there's a new version. This is the 3.5 inch junior size. So not like a huge difference in length, but it's actually quite a bit smaller if you look at it. So, I mean, I would say this is more like a 3 inch, honestly, because this says it's 4, maybe this is 4.5, I'm not sure, but you could see it is much smaller. You can see those tails jiggling as I'm holding them out. So that's a solid black. That's gonna be good fish solo or on the back of a buzzbait. It's really cool that they have multiple sizes. You know, this is kind of almost like a finesse version, but you're still gonna get big bites because you're buzzing something on the top of the water. It's gonna be great for, like I keep saying, throwing on the back of a buzzbait or solo over any vegetation. But I've had really good luck with these style baits around flooded bushes, sides of docks. They skip really well because they're so flat. So don't be afraid to throw any toad, no matter which one you get, anywhere that there's shade. Skip it under laydowns, under, like I said, docks, all that stuff. It's a great way to get bites because those fish are not expecting something on the surface when they're under a dock or underneath a bunch of bushes. So definitely don't be afraid to do that. They skip incredibly well. I like that, and I like this smaller size, and you can't beat the bait fuel inside of them. That's pretty cool. Let's see, this one's kind of cool too. I told you that bone color, but check this thing out. This is their old bubble gum. So yeah, I like the look, like the downsized profile. I'm gonna kind of get back into the toad fishing just for these, honestly, just to see how they do. Like I do with all my videos, down the line I'll give you a more detailed breakdown of what I liked about them, how they performed, you know, how they held up. I feel like they're pretty durable. You know, they're still soft and a lot of action, but feels pretty durable. So I think you're gonna be able to catch several fish on the same one, which is always a plus. These small ones come 8 in a pack. Let's see what the big ones come in. They're 5 in a pack for the big ones, but yeah, I really like the colors that they have here. I think there's one more in here that you got a bullfrog as well. That's always a solid color, you know, just a regular frog pattern with a, you know, chartreuse-ish belly on the bottom of it, and then green on the top. So I like that. Like I said, I'm gonna fish these things. I'm gonna catch some fish on them hopefully and give you a follow-up. If you fished any of these, let me know, and also let me know what your favorite buzzing frog is. I mean, there's a lot of really good ones out there. Let me know in the comments below which frog you like, the buzzing style frog, and if you fished any of these, let me know some feedback on that. Thanks for watching.